The Legend of the Starlight Phoenix. In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, young Ben loved exploring the wilderness around his home. He often imagined himself as an adventurer, discovering hidden treasures and ancient secrets. Little did he know, his dreams were about to come true in a way he could never have imagined. One bright, sunny afternoon, as Ben wandered through the forest, he stumbled upon a glimmering object half buried in the underbrush. It was a feather, no ordinary feather, but one that shimmered with a radiant light, glowing like the stars themselves. Curiosity piqued, Ben picked up the feather, feeling a strange warmth coursing through it. As he held it, the forest around him seemed to blur and fade. Before he could react, a brilliant light engulfed him, and he was whisked away from the familiar forest. When the light faded, Ben found himself standing in a lush, vibrant land filled with towering trees, sparkling streams, and an air of magic that seemed to hum with life. The sky above was a deep indigo, dotted with countless twinkling stars that seemed closer than ever before. "Welcome, young traveler," a gentle, melodic voice said. Ben turned to see a majestic creature perched on a nearby rock. It was the Starlight Phoenix, a magnificent bird with feathers that glowed like starlight and eyes that shimmered with ancient wisdom. "I am Astra, the guardian of this realm," the Phoenix said, her voice echoing with grace and power. "You have been chosen to protect the balance between day and night. The feather you found is a gift from the stars, a key to our world." Ben, awestruck by the Phoenix's beauty and the strange new world around him, could hardly believe his ears. "But why me?" he asked, holding the glowing feather tightly. Astra's eyes softened. "You possess a pure heart and a brave spirit," she replied. "Our realm, known as Lumaria, is in peril. Dark forces seek to steal the light of the stars and plunge our world into eternal night. We need your help to protect the balance and preserve the harmony of Lumaria." Determined to rise to the challenge, Ben nodded. "What must I do?" he asked, feeling a newfound courage swell within him. Astra spread her radiant wings, casting a soft, starlit glow over the landscape. "Follow me," she said, taking flight. "I will guide you to the Starfall Temple, where you will learn the secrets of our realm and begin your quest to save Lumaria." With the feather clutched firmly in his hand, Ben followed Astra through the enchanted forest. They flew over glistening lakes and moonlit valleys, until they arrived at a grand temple built from gleaming crystal and stone. The Starfall Temple stood at the heart of Lumaria, its spires reaching towards the heavens, reflecting the light of the stars in all directions. Inside the temple, Ben was greeted by the elders of Lumaria, wise beings who had dedicated their lives to protecting the realm's magic. They explained that a shadowy figure known as the Nightbinder was plotting to steal Astra's light and plunge Lumaria into darkness. The only way to stop him was to awaken the ancient power of the Starlight Phoenix and use it to restore the balance between day and night. With the guidance of Astra and the elders, Ben embarked on a series of challenges to unlock the Phoenix's full potential. He faced trials that tested his courage, wisdom, and kindness, proving his worth as Lumaria's chosen protector. As Ben progressed on his quest, he discovered that the Nightbinder's influence was spreading. Dark creatures roamed the land, and shadows loomed over once bright landscapes. But with each challenge overcome, Ben grew stronger, learning to harness the power of the stars and the light within himself. As Ben journeyed through Lumaria, he encountered many wondrous and dangerous places, each filled with clues and secrets that brought him closer to unlocking the Starlight Phoenix's true power. Astra guided him through each challenge, her glowing presence a constant source of hope and inspiration. One moonlit night, as they traveled through the Whispering Woods, a forest where the leaves sang ancient songs, Ben felt a growing connection to Lumaria and its magical inhabitants. The trees, with their silver bark and star-like leaves, whispered tales of heroism and unity, filling Ben with a sense of purpose. Astra led him to a clearing where the forest floor shimmered with stardust. In the center stood an ancient stone pedestal, etched with runes that glowed faintly. Ben approached the pedestal, feeling a surge of energy as the feather in his hand resonated with the runes. "This is the luminescent altar," Astra explained. "Here, you must infuse the feather with the light of the stars. It will become a beacon of hope and the key to awakening my full power. But beware, the Nightbinder's minions grow stronger with every passing moment." With determination in his eyes, Ben placed the feather on the altar. The runes flared brightly, and beams of light shot up into the sky, connecting with the stars above. The feather absorbed the celestial light, transforming into a radiant talisman that pulsed with magic. As Ben marveled at the newly empowered feather, the ground trembled, and shadows crept into the clearing. Dark creatures with glowing red eyes emerged from the forest, snarling and snapping at Ben and Astra. The Nightbinder had sent his minions to stop Ben's progress. "Hold your ground, Ben," Astra urged, her wings spreading wide as she prepared to defend him. "Use the talisman's power to protect yourself." Ben's heart raced, but he felt the talisman's warmth and courage surged within him. Raising it high, he unleashed a burst of starlight that scattered the shadows and sent the dark creatures fleeing. The clearing filled with the soothing light of the stars, pushing back the encroaching darkness. Breathing heavily, Ben turned to Astra. "We need to hurry," he said. "The Nightbinder is growing more desperate. What's our next step?" Astra nodded, her eyes reflecting the urgency of their mission. "We must seek out the guardians of the elements," she replied. "They hold the keys to unlocking the Phoenix's final power. Their domains are hidden, protected by powerful magic. Only with their help can we confront the Nightbinder." Their journey took them to the crystal caves of Lumaria, where the Guardian of Earth resided. The cavern walls sparkled with embedded gems, and the air hummed with a deep, resonant energy. The Guardian of Earth, a majestic creature made of living crystal, welcomed them with a deep, echoing voice. "You seek the Heartstone," the Guardian said, its eyes gleaming like polished gemstones. "It is the essence of the Earth's strength and stability. To wield it, you must prove your worth through the trial of stones." The trial tested Ben's resolve and strength, challenging him to navigate a labyrinth of shifting stone passages and solve ancient puzzles that revealed the hidden paths. With Astra's guidance and his newfound confidence, Ben succeeded, earning the Heartstone's power. As they left the crystal caves, Ben felt a connection to the very essence of Lumaria's Earth. The Heartstone resonated with the talisman, adding its power to the growing beacon of starlight. Their quest continued to the Skyward peaks, home of the Guardian of Air, a mighty creature of swirling wind and cloud. The Guardian's domain floated high above the land, accessible only by crossing treacherous bridges of wind. The trial of winds tested Ben's agility and adaptability, challenging him to navigate the shifting air currents and harness the power of the wind. Ben's courage and quick thinking prevailed, earning the Guardian of Air's blessing and the power of the Windstone. Each elemental power added to the talisman, creating a harmonious blend of Earth's stability and air's freedom. As they journeyed towards the realm of the Guardian of Water, Ben felt the weight of his mission growing heavier. The Nightbinder's influence was spreading, and time was running out. Yet, he remained resolute, his heart filled with the hope and determination to protect Lumaria. With the Heartstone and Windstone enhancing his talisman, Ben and Astra made their way to the shimmering coastlines of Lumaria, where the Guardian of Water resided. They approached the Crystal Lagoon, a tranquil expanse of water that glowed under the light of the moon and stars. As they reached the water's edge, a gentle wave rose, forming into the graceful shape of the Guardian of Water, a being made entirely of luminescent liquid, flowing with the currents and shimmering with an otherworldly glow. "Welcome, young Guardian," the Guardian of Water said, its voice a soothing melody of the waves. "You seek the Moonstone, the essence of water's fluidity and adaptability. To claim it, you must prove your compassion and understanding through the Trial of Tides." The Trial of Tides challenged Ben to navigate a series of underwater caverns, each filled with enchanting yet treacherous puzzles that tested his empathy and patience. He encountered various sea creatures in need of help, and by assisting them, he unlocked the secrets of the caverns and discovered the path to the Moonstone. With Astra's support and his growing connection to Lumaria, Ben passed the trial, earning the Moonstone's power. As he held the moonstone, he felt its calming energy merge with the talisman, adding the strength and adaptability of water to its already formidable power. Leaving the crystal lagoon behind, Ben felt the talisman pulsing with the combined energies of earth, air, and water. Astra looked at him with pride and determination. "We are close, Ben," she said. "One more elemental power remains. We must journey to the volcanic crater, where the Guardian of Fire awaits." The path to the volcanic crater was perilous, filled with molten rivers and fiery eruptions. Ben could feel the heat intensify as they climbed towards the crater's rim, where the air shimmered with the intensity of the flames. At the summit, they found the Guardian of Fire, a fierce and magnificent being composed of roaring flames and molten rock. "You have done well to reach this place," the Guardian of Fire roared, its voice crackling with the power of the inferno. "The Firestone, the essence of fire's strength and courage, is within your grasp. To earn it, you must complete the Trial of Flames." The Trial of Flames was the most challenging yet. It required Ben to harness his courage and bravery to navigate through a labyrinth of blazing fire and molten rock. He had to face his deepest fears and demonstrate his unyielding spirit, proving his readiness to wield the power of fire. With Astra's guidance and the strength of the talisman, Ben overcame the trial, earning the Firestone. As the Firestone merged with the talisman, it ignited with a brilliant, radiant light, combining the energies of all four elements: earth, air, water, and fire. The talisman now glowed with an intense, harmonious light, a beacon of hope and power. Astra, her feathers shining even more brightly than before, nodded approvingly. "You have done it, Ben," she said. "The talisman is now complete. Its power will awaken the full strength of the Starlight Phoenix and protect Lumaria from the Nightbinder's darkness." With the combined elemental powers, Ben and Astra made their way to the Shadowed Vale, the dark heart of Lumaria, where the Nightbinder had taken refuge. The once lush landscapes were now shrouded in a chilling gloom, with dark clouds swirling ominously overhead. As they approached the Nightbinder's lair, Ben felt a surge of determination. The talisman pulsed with the energy of the elements, ready to be unleashed against the looming threat. He knew the final confrontation would be the ultimate test of his courage and resolve. At the entrance to the Nightbinder's stronghold, Astra paused and turned to Ben. "This is the moment we have prepared for," she said. "The Nightbinder's power is formidable, but with the strength of the talisman and the unity of the elements, we can restore the light to Lumaria. Remember, you are not alone. The spirit of Lumaria stands with you." Ben took a deep breath, feeling the weight of his responsibility and the hope of Lumaria resting on his shoulders. With Astra by his side, he stepped into the shadowed stronghold, ready to face the Nightbinder and protect the light of the Starlight Phoenix. Inside the Nightbinder's stronghold, the air was thick with shadows, and an unsettling chill seeped through the walls. The once vibrant colors of Lumaria were replaced by a haunting gloom, and the only light came from the pulsating talisman in Ben's hand. Astra's wings glowed with a defiant brilliance, casting soft rays of starlight that pushed back the encroaching darkness. "Stay close, Ben," she whispered, her voice steady but urgent. "The Nightbinder will use every trick to break your spirit. Trust in the talisman and the strength of the elements." Ben nodded, gripping the talisman tightly as they ventured deeper into the stronghold. The corridors twisted and turned, filled with eerie whispers and flickering shadows that seemed to dance along the walls. At every step, Ben could feel the oppressive presence of the Nightbinder growing stronger. Suddenly, they reached a vast, open chamber at the heart of the stronghold. The walls were lined with ancient runes that glowed with a sinister light, and in the center stood a towering figure cloaked in darkness, the Nightbinder. His eyes gleamed with a malevolent fire, and a chilling aura surrounded him, distorting the air like heat waves. "Welcome, little guardian." The Nightbinder's voice echoed through the chamber, dripping with scorn. "You've traveled far, but your journey ends here. Lumaria's light will be extinguished, and darkness will reign supreme." Astra stepped forward, her wings spread wide. "You will not succeed, Nightbinder." she declared, her voice resonating with courage. The power of the Starlight Phoenix will restore the balance, and Lumaria's light will shine once more. The Nightbinder laughed, a cold, hollow sound. Foolish Phoenix, he sneered. Your light is weak, and this child's bravery is but a fleeting spark. I shall snuff it out and claim the power of the stars for myself. Ben felt a surge of fear but quickly steadied himself. He looked at Astra, who nodded reassuringly. Remember the trials, she said softly. Remember the strength of the elements and the unity they bring. Taking a deep breath, Ben raised the talisman high. It blazed with the combined energies of earth, air, water, and fire, casting a radiant light that filled the chamber. The Nightbinder recoiled, hissing as the light touched him, but quickly composed himself, his eyes narrowing with determination. With a roar, the Nightbinder unleashed a wave of shadowy energy, aiming to engulf Ben and Astra. But Ben stood firm, focusing on the talisman. He felt the power of the elements coursing through him. Earth's strength, air's freedom, water's adaptability, and fire's courage. The talisman's light expanded, creating a protective barrier around Ben and Astra, deflecting the Nightbinder's attack. The chamber shook as the forces clashed, shadows and starlight battling for dominance. You cannot defeat me, Nightbinder, Ben shouted, his voice echoing with newfound confidence. The light of the stars will always prevail over darkness. Enraged, the Nightbinder intensified his assault, summoning dark tendrils that whipped and slashed at the barrier. But Ben held his ground, focusing on the unity of the elements. The talisman responded, its light growing even brighter, pushing back the shadows with renewed force. In the midst of the battle, Ben's mind flashed back to the lessons he had learned during his trials, the compassion he showed to the creatures of the Crystal Lagoon, the agility he mastered in the Skyward peaks, the strength he found in the crystal caves, and the courage he embraced in the volcanic crater. Drawing on these experiences, Ben realized that the true power of the talisman was not just the element's energies, but the unity and harmony they represented. He channeled this realization into the talisman, merging the elemental powers into a single, cohesive force. The talisman erupted with a dazzling light, filling the chamber with the brilliance of the stars. The Nightbinder staggered, his shadowy form wavering as the light pierced through his defenses. He let out a furious cry, his power unraveling under the relentless onslaught of starlight. Summoning all his strength, Ben focused the talisman's energy into a final, decisive beam of light. It shot towards the Nightbinder, piercing his dark heart and shattering his hold over Lumaria. The chamber erupted in a blinding flash, and the shadows dissipated, replaced by a warm, golden glow. As the light faded, the Nightbinder's form crumbled, dissolving into a wisp of smoke that vanished into the air. The ancient runes on the walls dimmed, and the oppressive chill lifted, replaced by a soothing warmth that spread through the stronghold. Ben and Astra stood in the center of the chamber, surrounded by the radiant light of the talisman. The battle was over, but the journey was not yet complete. As the shadows dissipated and the golden glow spread through the stronghold, Ben felt a profound sense of relief and triumph. The Nightbinder's dark presence had vanished, and the oppressive gloom that had gripped Lumaria was lifting. Astra's feathers shimmered with renewed brilliance, and she looked at Ben with pride and gratitude. "You did it, Ben," Astra said, her voice filled with warmth. "You have defeated the Nightbinder and restored the light to Lumaria. The Starlight Phoenix's power has been awakened, thanks to your bravery and the unity of the elements." Ben glanced at the talisman in his hand, still glowing with the combined energies of earth, air, water, and fire. He could feel its power resonating with the very essence of Lumaria, a testament to the trials he had overcome and the strength he had found within himself. As they stepped out of the stronghold, the world around them transformed. The once darkened skies cleared, revealing a breathtaking expanse of stars and a radiant moon. The forests, mountains, and rivers of Lumaria shimmered with vibrant colors, renewed by the light of the Starlight Phoenix. The whispering woods sang a joyous melody, and the crystal lagoon sparkled like a sea of diamonds. Lumaria's inhabitants emerged from their hiding places, their faces filled with awe and joy as they witnessed the realm's restoration. Creatures of all kinds, enchanted animals, mystical beings, and even the guardians of the elements, gathered to celebrate the return of the light. The guardians of earth, air, water, and fire approached Ben and Astra, their majestic forms radiating with pride. "You have proven yourself a true guardian of Lumaria," the guardian of earth rumbled. "Your courage and unity have brought balance to our realm." The guardian of air swirled gracefully, its voice a gentle breeze. "You have shown adaptability and wisdom in the face of great challenges. The wind will carry your name as a hero of Lumaria. You have displayed compassion and understanding," the guardian of water added, its voice a soothing wave. "The waters of Lumaria will forever remember your kindness." The guardian of fire, crackling with fiery energy, nodded approvingly. "You have embraced the strength and courage of the flame. The light you have brought will burn brightly in the hearts of all." As the guardian spoke, the talisman in Ben's hand transformed. It split into 4 glowing orbs, each representing an element: earth, air, water, and fire. These orbs floated above Ben's head, creating a halo of light that symbolized the unity and harmony of the elements. Astra's eyes shone with gratitude and pride. "Ben, you have not only saved Lumaria, but also become a beacon of hope and inspiration. The Starlight Phoenix's power is now fully awakened, and its light will protect our realm for generations to come." Ben felt a swell of emotion as he looked around at the gathered inhabitants of Lumaria. He had started his journey as a simple boy from a village, but through courage, determination, and the bonds he had formed, he had become a hero. The Starlight Phoenix's light, now fully awakened, would guide Lumaria into a future of peace and prosperity. Astra turned to Ben, her wings glowing with celestial light. "Your journey has come to an end, but the light you have brought will continue to shine. Lumaria is forever grateful for your bravery and your heart." Ben smiled, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. "Thank you, Astra," he said. "I couldn't have done it without you and the support of everyone here. Lumaria is our home, and I'm honored to have protected it." With a final, radiant burst of light, the orbs surrounding Ben dispersed, spreading their energy throughout Lumaria. The realm flourished, its beauty and magic restored, and the inhabitants rejoiced in their newfound peace. Ben and Astra stood together, gazing at the rejuvenated landscape of Lumaria. The night sky above them sparkled with countless stars, a reminder of the light they had fought to preserve. As the celebrations continued, Ben knew that the legend of the Starlight Phoenix would be told for generations, inspiring others to embrace the light and protect their world with courage and unity. And so, the tale of Ben and the Starlight Phoenix became a cherished legend in Lumaria, a story of bravery, hope, and the enduring power of unity. The light of the stars continued to shine brightly, guiding the realm towards a future filled with peace and harmony.